Welcome to the Page Turners Project. I'm Nancy Pearl, author of Book Lust to Go, recommended reading for travelers, vagabonds, and dreamers. And the book I want to tell you about today is a book I discovered when I was doing my reading for that book. It's a new novel, a first novel by a young woman named Tatjana Soli, and it's called The Lotus Eaters. It's the story of a young woman whose brother is killed in Vietnam, and she decides to go there and find out what exactly has happened to him. As she decides to go there, she also decides to go there under the guise of being a photojournalist. And in many ways, her character is based on probably the most popular or well-known photojournalist, a woman named Dickie Chappelle. But the main character gets to Vietnam, and there she discovers the allure of war. In Greek mythology, the Lotus Eaters, of course, are addicted to a form of opium, which makes them a little bit lethargic, a little bit laid back. But in this book, what the photojournalists become addicted to is the adrenaline of war. And I don't think I've ever read another book about Vietnam, about the Vietnam War, that really explores it in quite the way Tatjana Soli does. It's a book that the writing is so beautiful that you just want to keep reading it because the writing makes you want to go on. But the characters are wonderfully well developed, and the history, I think, just gives us a different view, a different sort of prism into that war. It opens on the day that the U.S. is evacuating all of its personnel from the embassy. So you get this scene in print of all the Vietnamese and the Americans trying to get on these last helicopters that are taking them away from Vietnam. It's one of the best books that I've read recently, and I just would encourage you not only to read it, but to read many, many books for pleasure.